Left quadrant. Maximize view.
Pardon me. I'm very sorry.
Contact completed. Activate. Cholesterol level 245. A little high for a young man.
My daughter, she wants to be a model. I always send her the newest Vogue whenever I'm here. Excuse me, but your meter, it's not on. Where the hell are we going? Driver, why are we stopping?
Empty your pockets on a seat.
And America was a dangerous place for travelers, but I had no idea the cab drivers were getting into the act.
Now, get out!
Begin firing sequence. Now.
Five minutes. Miriam will be just as happy to see you again as you will be to see her. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
Yeah. You're tapping your fingers the way you do.
20 years is a long time.
She's changed. You've changed, too.
I know that.
Is this your first time in a tuxedo?
Yeah, it's probably his first time in a tie.
Come on, I've seen the fashion statement you're making lately, Stone Brick.
Let's go over this one final time.
I got it. Her name is Sina. Her mom's a cross between Cory Aquino and Nelson Mandela, and she's here receiving the Medal of Freedom. But I haven't received my photographic evidence on El Presidente's daughter regarding the little bow wow factor.
Yeah, well, if the young lady you're about to befriend is anything like a mother, you'll be thanking us.
Just keep an eye on your hormones.
Never take my eyes off him, Doc.
Any further questions?
Is my tie straight?
Your tie's fine. Your eyes are bulging out.
Miles.
Miriam. Miriam, you look wonderful.
And you, as handsome as ever. John. Look at you, John. Still as skinny as ever.
Well, actually, I put on 2 pounds, you know.
Really, where? They're right there.
Sena, this is Taylor Savage.
Pleasure's all mine.
I am sure it is.
Madam President,
Yes, Colonel Kasai?
I think we should move out of this open area as soon as possible.
Better condition than the last one. Such a pleasure when someone watches what they eat.
Yeah, well, you hear about the guy got blown right out of his socks at the corner of 10th and Puyallup?
Yeah, I heard his shoes were the only thing left.
Not quite. Some old lady was walking her dog in a railway yard and found it. Turned out to be the guy's thumb.
Ooh, that'll make it real easy to find the prints. You seen the captain yet today?
Yeah, I thought I saw him in his office. What's up?
Interpol's got an agent in town we're supposed to make nice.
What's going on?
It doesn't say. I just don't want one of these guys babysitting me. Where's Captain? Let me guess.
Yuri Vorshkov, agent for Interpol, specializing in international terrorism and babysitting. At your service.
Very ill, isn't she? Written all over a Dalmatian. Oh, poor boy, she ditched you already. She went that way.
Hey, you can't get out that way.
So, how do I get out?
Now, why would you want to leave a great party like this? And we could be having fun.
What do you have in mind?
1, 2.
You didn't strike me as a ballroom dancer.
1, 2. Man,
Where did you
good.
learn how to dance like a...
Oh, sorry. I got it now. I don't even need to count.
Sina loves to lead her men around.
Like daughter, like...
Miles, don't you even start with me about that. No one ever led you anywhere. Seems like only yesterday we were that young, laughing, talking, dancing the night away. I've said a stupid thing.
Miriam, I'm in a wheelchair. It's okay to notice. I still have a good life.
Yes. And you have accomplished everything I imagined you would. And more.
Look at yourself. A world leader.
Not by design.
I always meant to call or write when your husband was killed. I owe you an apology for that.
I am the one who owes an apology, Miles.
You were doing what you thought was best.
What my family thought was best. Bringing two warring tribes together. It didn't accomplish anything.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt. President Basuto, I'm Leora Maxwell, Port Columbia Police. This is Agent Volchkov of Interpol.
I'm honored. May I speak frankly?
Of course. Miles is an old friend of my family's.
Madam President, we have reasons to believe that within the next 24 hours, an attempt will be made on your life.
Maybe I'm being paranoid, but I just want to be on the safe side. Oh, nothing wrong with paranoia where death threats are concerned, I always say. Now, first, I'm going to try to track in on the motorcade security frequency. Hello. What's this?
Looks like we're not the only ones monitoring the motorcade security frequency.
Begin firing sequence. Nah.
Reading that strange tracing on the monitor.
Any idea what it is?
Well, whatever it is, it's moving incredibly fast right towards Miriam's motorcade.
What's this? How very interesting. An unidentified flying object over boring Port Columbia.
John, get a hold of Maxwell and Miriam's motorcade. Tell them to get out of their cars and run. I'll try to hit this thing off.
Trying to throw me off course, huh?
This is Lieutenant Maxwell. Stop the motorcade. Get everyone out of your cars.
Why are we moving out here in the open, Lieutenant?
I got an urgent call from John Stonebrake telling us to get out of our vehicles.
is the investigation proceeding? What have you learned?
We think it's a missile that has some kind of guided telemetry.
And therefore some kind of homing device had to be planted on the victim.
But why was it planted on my security guard and not me?
Probably because they couldn't get close enough to you, Madam President. And what does this homing device use as its guidance system? Heat?
That would be the conventional way to go, but as far as I can see, this weapon is anything but conventional.
Well, what are you thinking?
Could be microwave, laser, electronic.
Who knows? Even chemical.
You're the expert. What do you make of it?
This technology is completely unfamiliar to me.
And you know nothing more than this?
Right now, you know as much as I do, Madam President.
Yes. And that is what scares me.
Mr. Chen, please step forward.
I can't see anything!
Step into the light.
You know, this really isn't necessary.
I will tell you what is necessary, and you will listen this time. Not only did your attempt fail, it was premature.
It should have worked, but something was protecting her.
Quiet. We require more than the mere assassination of President Basuto. Before she dies, she must be terrified. So terrified that any successor to her office realizes they too will endure the exact same treatment if they are not under our control.
I understand.
Do you, Mr. Chen? Do you really understand the kind of terror we require?
Yes!
Let me deepen your knowledge.
No. What are you doing?
Fear means nothing if it is not combined with pain.
You know, you still tap your fingers when something is bothering you. So, what did I do, Miles?
Lieutenant Maxwell is someone I work with on occasion, and I think she's a very competent police officer.
I'm sure that is true.
But you treated her as if she were your subordinate, and frankly, I think she resented it. What?
Did she resent it? Or did you?
A car backfired.
I thought it was good.
It wasn't. I know what that sounds like.
I hate being scared.
Miriam, I think you should leave Port Columbia immediately.
If I do that, then I give in to the terrorists that are trying to kill me, Miles.
And if you don't, they may succeed. And your country may become another Rwanda.
No. I will see peace between the two largest tribes of my country. I have vowed to live at least that long.
How you doing? Son's expecting me. Hey, it's me, Savage. Hey, what's this? Did you get a day job here?
I traded with the maid. I gave her my evening gown.
But the one you wore to the party? Ooh, that must have been worth a couple bucks.
Tried 3,000. But it was worth it to purchase my freedom.
Well, your freedom? Wait a minute, you're not talking about going out again after what happened to you last night.
Do you fear death?
Death? Yeah, especially if it's my own.
After my father was assassinated, I was afraid for so long. Living that way, I just couldn't anymore. So I decided The fear of death was just something I had to live with. I'm getting out of here. You can come with me if you want.
No, Sina, I can't. I mean, you can't.
Oh, no? Watch.
Sena's just taking a little siesta. Must be the jet lag. Do you have any idea what they're gonna do to me when they find out you're gone? Huh? You they'll smile at and slap on the wrist. Me, they'll lock me up and throw away the key.
So let's enjoy ourselves now. You promised to show me some real dancing. I'll promise to stay out for just a little while.
Okay, look, here's the deal. I take you to a down and dirty dance stand, 1 hour tops. We book back to the hotel, you get back in your princess apparel, and none of this ever happened. Capiche?
You are very handsome, Taylor Savage.
Yeah, and a real soft touch.
This is a hot place. There is no one here.
Well, nobody but you and me, but, well, that's what makes it hot. See, it's like a private party, our own personal rave.
I want a real rave.
Oh, come on, you don't know the favors I had to pull in to get us in this place.
I want to go where there are people. Lots of people.
Okay, let me just, make a couple calls here and see if I can scare us up a real rave, huh? Hey, Stone Clone, how you doing? It's me, Savage.
I'd never have guessed.
Listen, did you ever take the keys to the chrysalid when you weren't supposed to? But, you really couldn't help it, but you knew you were going to get hammered for it, even though it wasn't really your fault.
Out with it.
Well, that's just it. See, I am out with it. Well, her, actually. Sina. I mean, she blew off her mom's security, and, she made me take her dancing and...
Made you take her dancing?
Hey, look, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Look, we're at the Jump Club down on West Adams, okay? I'll get her home as soon as I can, okay? Just, don't tell Doc.
Look, you get her back here within half an hour, or I'll have every cop in the city.
Okay, gotta go. See you in 30.
Miriam, you shouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
Dinner is served.
This is a historic occasion. I've never been served by a head of state before. It's roast beef on pumpernickel.
Diagonally sliced with the crust removed.
You remembered.
This feels like pre-midterm panic food. A little older, same appetite, different panics.
What this feels like is... it feels good.
It always did.
I remember that, too.
Miles, do you think that
Let's not think.
Is there something the matter?
No. It's just that you've been gone from my life for so long, and all of a sudden, you're back.
And you don't know why? Miles, do you think I came this far just to receive an award?
Excuse me, the door was open.
Leora.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Someone called in a threat about Sena.
A threat? My God. Can you get more police to the hotel?
I can, but your daughter's not there.
Not there. She must be. Take me to Kasai immediately.
I'll just grab my jacket. Colonel Kasai will know how to handle this.
This is nice. We both know how to dance this way.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we practiced our ballroom dancing. But we gotta go.
Yes, in a minute.
Hey, who are you? What do you want?
I want her dead.
Well, that's a bad idea. There's major security on their way to find her right now. If I was you, I'd bail.
What is it? Which way?
Up the stairs! Stay down! Through that door!
That's far enough.
Looks like he broke his neck. Your security people should keep a better eye on your daughter, Madam President.
My security people are not to blame.
Do you have any idea what this is?
Yes, that's from my country. Only someone from the M.A.N.T.I.S tribe could have it. Where did you find it?
On him. So you think this M.A.N.T.I.S tribe is responsible for what's happening here?
Yes, it must be the M.A.N.T.I.S.
Do you mind if I ask why?
I am a member of the Lumba tribe. The Lumba and M.A.N.T.I.S tribes have been enemies for hundreds of years. Unfortunately, the reasons are buried in ancient tribal beliefs.
This creature that you saw in the stairwell, describe it again.
It was very strange. Not human at all. Large and powerful and frightening. When we ran out, it was coming toward us. But I only saw it for an instant. Then Taylor pulled me away.
What about you?
Me?
You must have seen this thing too.
Thing? Nah, it was very confusing, you know. I just grabbed her and ran up the stairs.
Well, whatever this phantom of Port Columbia is, maybe it's working for this M.A.N.T.I.S tribe.
Well, if that were true, Senna and I would both be dead.
Will you just please say something?
What would you have me say, Senna? That what you did wasn't dangerous and stupid?
I know. I'm sorry. But I just couldn't sit cooped up in here for another day. Didn't you ever do anything wrong? Have you always been so perfect?
I know what you're feeling, Senna. I'm not so old that I don't remember what it's like to follow your heart to places that make you excited and scared at the same time. It is not fair, the life I've imposed on you. I'm sorry, Senna.
Hey, how's the babysitting job going?
Lousy. Geez, look at this. I've only been gone one day.
Yeah, but you haven't done your paperwork in 2 weeks.
Not true. A week. It's been a week.
Okay, so what's the deal on this Basuto woman?
She's okay.
So you hate her?
Yeah, pretty much.
How come?
I don't know. Maybe because she walks around like she's the president of a country or something. Call in CIC and put a rush on those prints from the John Doe who got splattered yesterday.
I already put one rush on that.
Then douse it with gas and light a match under it. Volchkov's holding out on us. You lied to me.
I beg your pardon?
It's from Interpol. The gist is you're supposed to be an expert on this weapon. Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Because this weapon is also very highly classified, that's why.
Well, your gun has just been declassified as far as I'm concerned, so start talking.
Most of it you already figured out. 4 years ago, the old Soviet Union completed work on a new miniaturized missile designed for high-level public assassination. 6 months ago, the only prototype was stolen by the team that designed it. They now work for hard currency.
We can be damn sure they're not going to do it on my watch.
It is so incredibly peaceful here.
Yes, I know.
You have no idea how much I hate my life, Max. How much I hate being President Basuto.
I can't believe you mean that.
I'd give it all up in a second if I could, but I can't.
You've done so many wonderful things for your people, Miriam. You must feel proud about that.
Being proud does not keep my bed warm at night, Miles.
Madam President, it's time to go.
I'll be there in a moment. I still love you. And I always will.
Good evening, Madam President. May I be the first one to tell you that you look absolutely stunning. You are by far the most beautiful head of state I've ever met.
Well, thank you, Mr. Voshkov.
As you know, every security precaution has been utilized for your protection.
Of course, I trust you.
Oh, you don't know how good that makes me feel. And as a token of my respect and admiration, I hope you will accept a small memento. When I was a young man, I was a paratrooper in the Soviet Army, and my mother gave me this small pin, which I wore on every jump. I hope it'll bring you the same luck that it has brought me. If you don't mind, I'll pin it on for you. Ah! I stuck you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Contact completed. Activate.
Prince just came back on our John Doe. Guy's real name is Yuri Volshkov.
What?
Yeah, your Interpol boy's an imposter.
All security personnel find and arrest the man known as Yuri Volshkov. He should be considered armed and dangerous.
Miles, did you hear Maxwell's report?
I did. Is everything ready?
Yes.
Be prepared to execute on my command.
Big and firing sequence? Nah.
The cause of freedom has often required an investment of blood. Those of us that have given up the precious lives of those we love often ask ourselves, is freedom worth the cost? Throughout history, people of courage and honor have answered yes.
Hotel penetrated.
Go to Black John.
Oh my God! Everyone, get down!
Fire another projectile.
What? Why?
The first one fizzled.
Do it, now.
Miles, I've just detected another missile. It's heading straight for the hotel.
Jetek.
Reverse the missile's course.
Say it again, Yuri. Can't hear you.
there any more room on that jet?
Just for my own clarification, exactly how was the missile destroyed?
Well, John and I deduced the projectile was programmed to detonate only upon detecting a unique chemical reaction in the human body.
Which occurred after the injection of some foreign substance which worked as a homing device for the missile.
So we created a substitute that replicated that same chemical reaction, so to speak. I guess you could say the missile got confused.
And we got lucky.
Have a good flight.
Will I ever get to see you again, Miles?
I hope so.
I hope so very much.
You're not afraid to go back? You have many enemies waiting.
Yes, but I have many friends also. And I have a very important job to do.
Miles, don't be too discouraged. You never know. Maybe one day the two of you will get together.
It's true. You never know.